everyone, welcome here to Yoga with Bianca and Emilio. My name is Bianca and today I have a little gift for everyone who just finished a workout the day after, maybe 2 days after the workout, such as running, biking. So it's really about everything which is in connection with the lower limbs, with your legs. So for today's practice you will need a yoga mat, blocks, maybe blanket, pillows, so really get settled with all of your equipment, and then let's get started in child's pose. So get started in your child's pose. Open your knees wide, bring your big toes together to touch, walk your hands to the front of the mat to extend your child's pose here. And allow yourself to get very heavy. Allow yourself to be supported by the ground underneath you. Maybe wiggle your hips from side to side. And just take this moment here to arrive, to settle in. Check in with your mind. Just observe how your mind is doing today, how it feels, how calm or busy it is. Observe your breath, inhalations and exhalations. The quality of the breath, how shallow, how deep it is. And then observe your physical body, left side, right side, every single area from the crown of your head down to your toes, back and front. Observe the sensations for a moment and really allow yourself to feel whatever is happening inside of you. Walk your hands over to the right. Find a side body extension here, left hand on top of your right. Breathe in the left side body. Let your hips be heavy. Let them be grounded. And slowly walk your hands back to neutral and all the way over to the left. Bring your right hand on top of your left hand. Breathe into your right side body. Slowly come back to neutral. And with your next inhalation, come on up to a seated position. Sit onto your heels. And just take a moment here to arrive. Roll your shoulders up to your ears, all the way back and down. And just take a few breaths here. Breathe in and out of your nostrils. Connect to your Ujjayi breath. If this feels really good in your body, you might actually bring your hands behind you on each side of your body and gently lean a little bit further towards the back. Open the heart, maybe let the head hang. Breathe in and out. Observe how this feels in your body. Maybe tuck your chin to your chest and lift up those knees a tiny bit so that you're floating on the top of your feet, finding the stretch in the front of your legs all the way down to the top of your feet. If you are able, you might bring your hands onto your legs and take another full breath in and out, having the weight on the tops of your feet. And then gently release and slowly coming back down. Shift your weight forward, come onto the shins, tuck those toes under. And take a moment to spread your toes apart so that each toe has a connection to the earth, to the floor underneath you. And then just come on back up onto your heels. And this might be very intense. You might find to lean a little bit forward, which is fine. Take whatever is available for you. Otherwise, come on all the way back onto your heels and take 3 full breaths in and out. Find your Ujjayi breath. Get comfortable here. Feel the stretch on the soles of your feet. Last breath here. And then slowly come on back onto your hands. Release those toes and set up for your tabletop. Come onto your hands and knees. Go very slow. This practice is all about feeling your body, making this connection to the body and the breath, and also connecting your mind. Now, have your knees hip width apart, the hips stacked on top of your knees here, and then just bring your hands underneath your shoulders. On your inhale, drop your belly button, reach the heart, find your cow. On the exhale, round the spine, push yourself away, bring your chin to your chest, find cat. Let's take 2 more rounds like this. Breathe in, drop the belly, reach the heart. Exhale, round the spine, push yourself away from the earth. 1 more time like this. Inhale. Exhale out. Breathe in, neutral your spine. Walk your hands all the way forward, and you might need a pillow for this or not. You see how you feel. The hips stay over your knees, and while you walk your hands forward, melt the heart down, melt the chest down. Find puppy stretch here. Relax into this pose. Breathe in and out of your nostrils. On your next inhale, slowly walk your hands underneath your shoulders. And then we're just going to step the right foot in between of our hands. And you might need a little blanket underneath your back knee. So make sure that you get really comfortable, that you have it soft, especially if you did a workout. You might be very sensitive in those areas. And then relax the left foot down. Now from here, just hang out for a moment. Stay on your hands. See how this feels. Open the left hip. Keep your hips neutral here. Breathe in and out. If this feels comfortable, you might be able to come on up with your torso. Bring your hands to your right knee. And just take a moment here to breathe. Breathe into the stretch. Feel how your body opens up. Now from here, and you can always stay or you can come with me, your right hand can stay on your right knee. Bend the left knee and hold onto your left foot with your right hand. Don't pull too much, so feel the sensation in your body. Feel the deepening of the stretch in the front of the left side, the left leg. And if you feel that there's more space, you might lean a little bit further forward. You might lean a little bit further into your right foot. You might pull the left heel closer towards your left tush. Stay for one more breath here. And then very gently release the left foot back down. And just walk your right foot over to the left. So we are setting up for a pigeon pose here. Bring your right knee down to the ground. And take a moment to get really comfortable. So the left knee should be really comfortable. You can wiggle those hips for a moment to see that you are grounded, that you arrived. Now, if you have a lot of space in between your right hip and the earth, you might want to take a cushion or a blanket and pull it right underneath your right buttocks so that your body can really relax into the support of the cushion and you can really release the tension in the muscles in your body and get comfortable in this position. Make sure your left leg is long and really relaxed into the earth. Have your upper body upright for a moment. Breathe in here. And then you can just relax all the way down, or you can grab a little pillow and then relax onto the pillow if you feel very tight. If you did a workout, especially really hard, a longer workout, and you feel a lot of tension in your body, you really want to listen and not go too far that you feel any pain. You should feel a nice stretch, but it should not be painful here at all. So really make sure you listen to your body. Everybody's different. You might lay all the way on the ground here. But as this is a practice after a workout, I need to listen to my body itself, and I just did a workout, so I'm definitely a little bit tighter in my muscles than I normally am, so I just really take this moment here to listen to myself, and I hope you do this too. We are all practicing together here, all enjoying this, and I just really want everyone to be safe and to continue in a healthy way. Now maybe walk your hands over towards the left, which means towards your right foot, and then find this forward fold here again. This helps you to intensify the stretch on your right outer hip. Keep both hips neutral. Try not to lean into one side of your body. And then from here, just come on back upright. Allow your body a moment to adjust. And then you might use a block and bring the block inside of your right leg on the outside. See how this feels. And then we're going to bend the left knee. And you're going to hold on to your left foot again with your left hand. Now what I want you to think about is we're not opening up to the side. I want you to think about we're opening up to the front, which really intensifies the stretch here. So we're keeping these hips neutralized. And we're going to intensify the stretch in the whole left front of the left leg. Pulling the left foot towards the left tush. And you can see how flexible you are. You might holding onto the foot with your hand. You might be able to relax your left foot to the elbow crease. So no rush here. Opening up those hips. Breathe in and out. And then from here, just release your left foot. Come on back onto your hands. And then we're going to push ourselves back up into a tabletop position. And I really want you to be mindful and to go slow. There's no rush. And we're going to shift those hips from side to side for a moment. To just really neutralize those hips, to give them a chance to relax a little bit more. And when you're ready, just step the left foot forward. Bring the weight into your left foot here. Release the right. Maybe walk the left foot a little bit further forward, finding the modified lunge version here. Excuse me. And you also might lean back and forward to get a little bit of movement into this position. You might also be in stillness. Compare those sides, left and right. See if they feel different. And when it feels good, you might want to come up onto your left knee. While you come up, and again, we're talking about a practice here which is very intense, coming to our practice here after a workout. So this already intensifies the stretch in your right hip flexors, opens it up a little bit more, the whole front body on the right side. So I really want you to take a moment, no rush here, and really stay in this pose for a moment. See if this feels good. Breathe in and out. And when it feels good, and it might not, because again, this side might feel different than the other one, come with your left elbow onto your left knee. And then you're going to bend the right and see if you can hold onto your right foot with your right hand. Lean forward, keep those hips neutralized. Pull the right heel towards the right tush. Let it happen. No force here. Let the body adjust. Give it time to release the tension. And then from here, just relax the right foot back down. Walk the left foot over to your right. Set up for your pigeon pose here. And take a moment to adjust the right leg. Again, grab your pillow or your blanket to fill the space underneath your left tush and the floor. You might not need it, but if you need it, please make sure you allow your body to relax into it. Make sure you don't have any pain in your right knee, so really adjust your leg there. Really become aware of the sensations in the right side as well as the left. And then you just gotta hang out here for a moment. And if it feels right, you might want to grab your pillow, or you can just walk your hands forward and release into this position, into your pigeon pose. I like to take my cushion sometimes and just relax my head, my forehead onto it. Remind yourself that your hips are neutral. Take another breath. Walk your hands over to the right, towards your left foot. Find this forward fold here again to deepen the stretch in your left outer hip. And then slowly come back to neutral, come up to your hands. Stay here, or again, bend the right knee, hold on to your right foot with your right hand, think about reaching towards the front of your mat. You might go even further and find your mermaid, if you know what I'm talking about. Open up the chest a little bit more, but that's not the goal here today. It really is all about the lower body, the lower limbs. And then release the right foot back down. Come onto your hands. Find your tabletop position. Go super slow, no rush here. Maybe take a few rounds of cow and cat. And then from here, just come on all the way down to your belly for a moment. Extend those legs all the way down to the earth. Separate your feet at least mat width apart. And then gonna set up for Sphinx pose here. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. The hands, the palms face down. Reach the heart forward and up. And while we're here, really think about reaching from the crown of the head, engaging the back muscles here. Rolling those shoulders all the way up to your ears, back and down. Opening the heart, the front body a little bit more. And you can stay here, or you can walk your hands a little bit further to the sides of your mat. And then you're gonna extend those arms by pressing into your hands, lifting up a little bit higher. And while you do this, we are really intensifying the stretch in the front body all the way into our hips. So see how this feels. It's not about pushing so much that you feel a pinch in your lower back. So I want you to think about push yourself up as long as it feels comfortable. Try to relax your glutes while you do this. Just let everything be heavy for a moment, other than pushing yourself back and up away from the floor. Let me stay for one more breath here. And then exhale, slowly release, come on back down. Bring your hands on each side of your rib cage. Push yourself up into tabletop, hands and knees. And we're just gonna sit down to one side. Extend the legs all the way to the front of the mat. Scoop a little bit forward so you have enough space. And you might keep your blanket to lay down for your Shavasana. And also make sure you have one block. And then we're just gonna come down onto our forearms here. And we will find a supported bridge pose. So bring the feet, the ankles underneath your knees. And then grab your block. And on your inhale, lift your hips up. And bring the block right underneath the tush. And it's more to the upper part of the tush so that you're not on the bony part of your body. See if you can get comfortable here for a moment. Opening up the front body again, but in a passive way. And if this feels good, you might change the height of the block. So you might come all the way to the highest height of the block. And I want you to think about really relax into this. So really feel the support of it. Feel how it opens the front body, the hips. And we're just gonna hang out here for another few breaths. You might extend one leg. See how this feels? It will intensify the stretch on the side where you extend the leg. You don't have to. You can just stay where you are. That's absolutely okay. It's absolutely fine. Listen to your body. Don't do anything what doesn't feel good. One more breath here. On your next inhale, push the weight into those feet, lift up the hips, take the block out, and then very slowly roll yourself one vertebra at a time down to the earth. Tailbone comes last. Bring your knees into your chest. Give them a big, big hug. Maybe gently rock from side to side. And then with your next exhalation, relax your legs all the way down to the earth. Settle into your Shavasana. Close your eyes softly. Take a big inhale into the nose. Open the mouth, exhale everything with a sound out. And let your breath be. Let your physical body be. Find your deep relaxation. And you can stay here as long as you would like. There's no rush to come out of it. If you're with me, gently begin to wheel those toes and your fingers, deepen your breath again. And when you're ready, roll over to one side of your body. Pause in your fetal pose for another breath. And then push yourself up into a seated position at the front of your mat. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head, chin to chest. Take another moment to observe the sensations in your body. Bring your thumbs to your third eye, the area between your eyebrows. Namaste.